representatives from the University of Texas. From left to right, head coach Mike White and student athlete Viviana Martinez. Coach, could you please start us off with an opening statement?
Sure will. Good evening. Congratulations to Tennessee for the win the first game of the series. It's a game of taking the most of your opportunities, and they were able to do that. They did a great job up the top of the order, and we knew that was going to be the toughest part of their lineup. And then, of course, Rogers pitched a good game, very effective. They got off to a really good start, and we were a little bit shaky. But to give credit to my team, we actually fought back really well. I thought, a couple of swings here and there, a couple of base hits. Kiki Malloy made a nice catch in center field. Really it came down to them making the plays, and we weren't unfortunately able to make the plays. But again, just proud of the way we fought and didn't give up.
Thank you, Coach. Start with Noah.
Coach, I know you just mentioned Ashley Rogers being effective, but what kind of makes her so effective, you think, from your viewpoint?
Well, you have to ask my hitters probably that, from my viewpoint, she's able to move the ball around the zone. You can't really sit in one place. He works both sides of the plate, moves it up mainly, with the curve, screw, rise, that's what makes it, and good velocity, obviously, and that changeup can buckle you a little bit.
Coach, three innings with 2 runners on base, and plus the sixth was almost one that busted open. What's that one hit that's missing there? How frustrating was that?
It is a little bit frustrating. We had pretty good game plan. You'll be able to watch a lot of tape. During the week we had an idea what we wanted to do, but good pitching takes that away sometimes. It's not a perfect science for sure, and she buckled down and got some big pitches in those moments. And really, as I told my team, we just chased the ball too much. The difference was they got the strikes they wanted. They were able to hit those balls hard on our mistakes from the pitching side of things. And we weren't able to get pitches to be able to handle at opportune times enough. We still have out hit them 8-7, but we didn't do enough damage with those hits we had.
We'll go to Zoom and take a question from John High.
Coach, you talked about your team fighting back. What do you tell them going into tomorrow? And for Viviana, what's the mindset the team takes into tomorrow?
Well, you play 3 games for a reason, and this game's about momentum. A lot of times they've got momentum today, but we've got to come out and have a better start tomorrow, and that's our big challenge is, getting off to a better start. I don't know who we're going to face. I don't think it's going to be Rogers, but they've got certainly a stable of pitchers to be able to choose from. We've got to be able to do that. Go get our nose in front and stay in front.
Coach White said in the meeting that game 2 is the biggest one for momentum. So tomorrow our goal is to bring the energy from the start of the game all the way to the end. So throughout, we brought the fight towards the end, but it's just tomorrow we start off big, show up and show out.
Stay online and take a question from Eric Lopez.
Coach, what'd you see from Mac there and her outing there, and overall your pitching there that you brought in at Still?
Yeah, I thought that Mac Morgan was throwing with good velocity today. We were able to use the changeup enough. It's something we haven't really been able to use a lot with her. Just building confidence in that part. Good hitters make you make mistakes. You've got to pitch to somebody in that lineup, and then they're good, they're deep. But I thought she was throwing pretty good. It was pretty hard, just one mistake, but that's all it takes in this game. And then Estelle Check, I thought she did a really good job of coming in and utilizing her off-speed pitch. I thought that was real effective for her, along with, hitting both sides of the plate.
Stay online with Maria.
Coach White, that catch in center field by Kiki Malloy, that looks like it's a triple 90% of the time. Do you just tip your cap to Kiki on that one?
Oh, absolutely. That's the difference in the game. You've got to make the plays. They're in front of you, and I'd say if it hits your glove, you got to catch it. And, she was able to do that. That's a momentum changer right there. We have a leadoff, double, triple, whatever you want to call it. So that is what you've got to do. If you want to be in these situations in super regionals and championship play in the World Series, you've got to make the plays. So that's what we got to focus on tomorrow, is making some plays behind our pitching, because we're not going to strike everybody out, or far from it probably, but we're going to have to make some plays.
Any more questions for Texas? All right, Texas, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.